All right, my friend, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Tyler.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm here to take some sacred medicine and really learn a lot of truths about myself and just face the things that I've been ignoring for a long time.
What brought you here?
My brother originally did one of these ceremonies, and I saw his transformation, and I saw him become a completely new person, and I've admired him my whole life. So seeing his transformation and the wonderful person he became after this, I figured I would be disrespecting the ceremony itself if I didn't go along and try it myself.
What are you thinking about right now?
I'm trying to just not be anxious, and I'm mostly just thinking about the people who I've been meeting. I'm trying to keep a nice positive mentality. I feel also a lot of peacefulness and calm. The area is so accepting and everyone here is so nice that I feel accepted immediately, even though I have just met these people.
And what are you coming tonight for?
I'm coming here tonight because I'd like to become more in touch with my inner light and learn ways that I can use the good inside of me to bring that out and hopefully bring light to other people. And I'd like to become better in touch with my shadow self and learn to be more complete with every aspect of who I am.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Right, please introduce yourself.
My name is Jackie.
What are you doing tonight, Jackie?
Taking ayahuasca for the first time. It's going to be crazy.
What brought you to want to take ayahuasca?
I've heard amazing stories about transformations. I've always wanted to try it, but more than anything right now I need a healing. It's time to grow.
When you say grow, what do you mean?
I guess I just want to learn who I am on a deeper level. I want to move beyond my ego. I want to go into my subconscious. I want to connect with everything.
And what's going on in your mind right now?
I'm really scared. I'm nervous, anxious, excited. I know it's going to be an amazing journey, but it's scary.
What's going on in your heart right now?
Oh, it's beating out of my chest. It's really, really excited. So, yeah.
And what are you here for tonight?
Healing. Yeah. Healing and just being one with that sacred medicine.
Is there anything you want to say to the universe right now?
I want to connect with you.
Beautiful.
I just want to connect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My name is Cameron.
What are you here for tonight, Cameron?
Basically, I'm here because I have a brother who has told me about how his experience had gone, and he had basically told me it's exactly what I need to do. I'm here because I kind of got a lot of anxiety to deal with, and I'm also in a state of confusion where I feel like I'm kind of off balance. I'm trying to just find which direction I'm trying to take in life.
What's your mind doing right now?
Racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour because I'm very nervous, even though I'm like excited. It's like getting on a new roller coaster.
What's your heart doing right now?
Thumping out of its chest, but in a scary good way.
What's something that you could tell yourself right now?
Calm down, you'll be okay. I seem like I'm with the right people. I feel like I'll be pretty well taken care of, and I'm honestly kind of excited.
What are you looking to get out of tonight?
Basically, just like anxiety relief. There's like a part of me that, I don't want to say this in like a weird way, but doesn't feel comfortable in my own skin, and I'd like to find that comfort down there.
What would that comfort look like if you found it?
Basically just being able to sit still, no anxiety in a social gathering or anything like that, no substances to need to take over or anything like that, no substitute. Just being able to be myself and being like happy with that.
Amazing. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend. Introduce yourself.
My name's Bobby.
What are you here for, Bobby?
I'm here to experience my first ayahuasca journey.
What brought you to the medicine?
Actually, my friend Chris, who I've been seeing for acupuncture, who I've become close friends with through surfing, and he's a really great guy. He brought me here today.
What are you looking to get out of it?
I'm looking to do some healing. I feel I hold some physical and emotional tension that I'd like to work on, and I'd also just like to explore. I want to, explore consciousness. I want to see where my mind can take me.
What's something that you could tell yourself right now?
Just relax, hang in there. I feel very comfortable here. There's a really positive, really beautiful energy here. A lot of beautiful people. I've only just met most of them, and I already feel very comfortable with them and comfortable all around.
What's your heart doing right now?
It's racing a little bit, but I also there's a great sense of peace surrounding me, so I'm very grateful for that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. How was your night?
It was incredible. It was beautiful.
And this was your first night?
Yes, my first night.
How glad, how not glad are you?
I'm ecstatic that I was able to experience this, and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Please tell us something you experienced about your life.
I experienced a lot of my repressed anger that I've ignored, and I experienced a lot of bottled up pain in the past that I've always put to the side and ignored, thinking that I could make it not exist, but it is there. And I felt that my body held on to my pain in ways that I consciously was never aware, and this was the only time that I've ever felt it all go away. I felt a complete relief and a beautiful sensation of peace and serenity.
What are some changes that you learned that you'll be making?
I learned that I need to be able to confront my emotions, because we all have these emotions, and to ignore one of the basic aspects of being a human takes away from who I am as a human, and it's not fair to ignore just the emotions that people don't outwardly like to see, and it's never good to store in the ones that should be able to be expressed and released. So I know now that I can focus in on these emotions whenever they occur and be able to process them in the right way so that I don't harbor these things for a long time.
Do you have any first steps in mind that you want to change, and if so, what are they?
I think one of the first steps is just going to be the way that I treat my family, and the way that I'm not going to weaponize any anger or sadness or pain that I've experienced against people who push my buttons the wrong way. And I just feel that there's a lot that I learned through this, and the way that I'm going to be able to process all things that occur in my life now, I can do with more confidence, knowing that I'm able to handle whatever it is.
Beautiful. And what's happening tonight?
Tonight, we're going for round 2. I am excited to see what lessons I will be faced with. Love the lessons that I learned last night, and I feel that I can dive deeper within myself now that I've conquered these shallow barriers and obstacles. So I felt like I had to break through a few layers, and tonight I'll be able to dive very deep within, and I'm excited to see what I can learn.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. What did you do last night?
I took ayahuasca, and it was the most amazing experience I've ever had, and the most intense, mind-blowing, insightful experience ever.
What did you learn about your life?
I've learned that I, for a long time, didn't trust myself. I trusted others over myself, and part of that, I guess, was neglecting my own needs for the sake of others' needs. And I just realized that I'm worthy of attending to my own needs just as much as anybody else's. And I've discovered a love for myself that I just didn't have. Like, she showed me. It's amazing. A plant can show you something that you don't even know about yourself.
Did you learn anything you should be doing to show yourself love? And if so, what can you be doing?
So when I have any sort of emotion, if I get triggered, I need to just sit and be with it for a minute, and just really tap into myself, because Mother Ayahuasca showed me that this is what I need to do, because I haven't been. And also with the things that I eat and taking care of my body and asking myself, what do I need? And I've never done that before.
What are some first steps you plan on taking?
I'm going to make some dietary changes, cutting out some alcohol, asking myself regularly, what do I feel? I'm going to feel it in my body. I'm going to process it. I'm going to remind myself to trust myself and to love myself.
Beautiful. And what are you doing tonight?
Next journey with ayahuasca. I'm so excited.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, my friend. What did you do last night?
Last night was my first time drinking ayahuasca.
How did it go?
It was beautifully scary, but not as intense as I feel like it would be, because I do smoke marijuana and I feel like I might have dulled my first night just a little bit.
What did you learn about your life?
To be honest, the only thing I could really get on last night was I feel great. I feel like I always had anxiety like really bad, and it kind of came to a point where I was like throwing my anxiety up like level by level. And it's like I almost kind of feel gone, like I feel clean and detoxed. I feel like relaxed now, even though I feel like I wasn't able to get as much out of it as I might be able to tonight. I highly recommend it.
What are some of the changes in your life that you want to make?
Very much, I just want to stop complaining about the little shit and start looking at the positives and everything.
What exactly does that mean?
I'm kind of like a complainer, and last night I was like kind of looking back on like complaints over like stupid things that I've like thought of in my past, and it's like so many situations I could have seen a positive outcome but decided not to, because I don't know, I was just leaning towards that. It's like I don't understand why I was doing that, and in the future I'm going to try to stop myself from doing that.
What are some specific changes you want to make, like physical, tangible goals?
Easily to not have any substances as like a daily thing, you know, like maybe even never do substances again. And after feeling how like nauseating my toxic, like my stomach was very toxic, I almost want to change my diet. Like it was like a heavy, even though I've been on like a smoothie based diet for the past few days, I can still feel where there was like red meat sitting down in there, like that heavy gut feeling.
What do you think you would be like if you had no substances in your life?
A way more enjoyable person. I would really like to be able to fully remember everything I do in life. I'd really like to not take advantage of like the whole feeling of life by doling out my senses with something else. That's what I was really getting into with it.
That's beautiful, my friend. And what are you doing tonight?
Tonight will be my second time drinking ayahuasca. And tonight I'm gonna try to, maybe even if I can, get a third cup, because I want to get as much as I can out of this.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend. What did you do last night?
Last night I had my first experience with ayahuasca.
What do you think?
Profound. Love. I'm overwhelmed by love. I'm overwhelmed by peace and joy. I feel amazing. I feel like I was born again.
What are some of the things you learned about yourself and life?
Some of the things I learned about life, everything has an extremely deep connection. All aspects of life lead into another. and they all correspond together in a beautiful way that's wonderful, and I was just overwhelmed with peace. And I also learned a lot within myself. She showed me, I was holding a lot of tension in my body, and she just showed me how to release it through movements, through sounds, through things I didn't know I had inside myself, or maybe I did. They were just so deep and so far forgotten that this experience brought it out of me, and I feel incredible.
What does the future look like for you?
Future looks good right now. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude, really. I just want to approach every day with, as much peace and joy as gratitude as I feel right now, and I truly feel like I'm going to do that, and that sits really well. I don't know, I'm overwhelmed by love.
How can you keep love and gratitude in the forefront of your being?
I think just by radiating it to others, and radiating it into my work and what I do, and just all experiences. Just try to, take it on head on, like I did with this experience. And there's good days, there's bad days, but there's beauty in everything. And man, I'm overwhelmed.
What are some physical, tangible changes that you want to make in your life?
Physical, tangible changes? I explored so much space I didn't know I had within myself, within my body, and I just want to keep exploring, and I just want to go deeper and just continue to feel better. And I felt for a while, I felt like I was living inside someone else's body, and that brought me back into who I am and what I can do, and I feel amazing.
Beautiful. And what are you doing tonight?
Tonight, I'm going for round 2. I feel good. I feel like I don't think I'm gonna have the same experience, but I don't know. I'm ready for whatever's coming, and I appreciate whatever's coming, and I look forward to it.
Beautiful, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, my friend. What did you do last night?
I learned a lot about myself. I found a deep inner strength that I never knew I had. I was able to learn about a belief that I can overcome anything. I was faced with some of my deepest fears, things that I did not know that I had, and it was very hard to face them alone, but I've never had to face something that powerful alone, and the amount of strength and happiness that I feel being able to overcome those fears and feel whole. I did not know that I wasn't whole until last night. There were aspects of me that I've just ignored for so long, and it was beautiful to be able to meet myself for who I really am.
How can you take that strength into your life now?
I think that I'll be able to take on new situations and face fears and be able to help others find a peace within. I had an experience that I believe others can learn from and hopefully be able to gain a lot from.
What are you going to do when you go back to the world now?
I'm going to try and take time for every day and be grateful. First things first. I do not take time in my mornings to be grateful for the sun and the air. There's so many little things that I ignore that Mother Earth has blessed us with. And I think there's a lot of other people who ignore that as well. So I hope to bring my belief and my appreciation and share that with as many people as I can.
Perfect, my friend. Thank you. Well, last night was your second night with the sacred medicine ayahuasca, Yagé. What can you tell the world?
Honestly, all I can say is I'm finally, me right now is me in my truest, purest form. I feel like finally happy and content with myself. I feel like I'm finally Like here, before coming into this experience, I feel like I was taking so much for granted and holding in so much anger and so much negativity. And last night I was finally able to release all that. And I'm happy, like I'm comfortable with myself. I'm not feeling anxiety. I'm not worried about anything around me. I'm me. Like,
What are you gonna do now?
honestly, I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to never forget everything that I learned last night, and I just want to keep on living this feeling that I'm feeling right now. I just want to keep it going. There's there's no words to describe how grateful I am to experience this.
What's one thing you're grateful for?
Oh, easily being able to just get all that tension off my shoulders, all that weight. It feels so good. I got so much love to spread now.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
So last night was your second night with the Sacred Medicine Yagé. What do you want to tell the world?
We're creators. We're creators of all that we are, all that we do. There's so much love. Everything is just love. We're all one. We're all connected and we're all in this together, and everyone's doing the best they can to grow. And this experience has been the most amazing experience of my life. Like, it's just beautiful.
How did you grow?
I've learned my connection to the divine. I've learned about myself. I've learned to love myself. I've connected with God. It's such a blessing.
How are you going to move forward?
I have a lot of changes that I need to make in my life. I need to just forgive myself and forgive everybody. I need to love everyone. I'm going to make some changes in my life. I'm done drinking. I'm done smoking. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to be the best person I can be.
That sounds beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, last night was your second night with Yagé.
Yep.
Ayahuasca. What do you want to tell the world?
Love and gratitude is everything, and that's what it showed me. And I was faced with some challenging moments, and every one of those challenging moments was the most perfect moment of my life. And words really can't do the experience justice. I mean, it's a feeling. It's I don't know. It's everything. I feel like I experienced the universe, and it just presented me with love and gratitude, and all I want to do is radiate that to the world. And I don't know.
What's a change that you know that you're going to make?
A change, I know. I'm not going to fear myself. I'm not going to fear others. I'm going to approach everything how I approach this experience, with love and gratitude. And every moment's perfect. The hard moments are perfect. The good moments are perfect. And Yagé showed me this, and Yagé brought me to a point where I could show it to myself, and that's exactly what happened. And you surrender to it, and it works within you exactly how it needs to and exactly how you need it to. And it's beautiful.
What's one thing you are grateful for right now?
I'm grateful for all the people I shared this experience with, the people in the direct experience and everyone I brought to it, and all the people that everyone else brought to it to help the entire group's healing process. And that's what we healed ourselves, and we healed each other. And we brought all of our teachers with us. We brought all of our enemies with us. We brought all of our fears with us. And we brought all of our love with us. and we all came through it together.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.